Which camera are we on? This one? I just want to clear this up right away. The once missing preacher license plate has been returned. I'm not going to discuss. That's kind of a combination between discuss and disclose. I'm not going to discuss anything about it other than to say that it's back in my possession. It'll be back on the vehicle any time now. Terms were met. Undisclosed terms, of course. License plate back. This will look great on the car, too, since it's black and gold. This is the original preacher's license plate, now back where it belongs. In my possession. That'll be back on the vehicle. I just want to say no hard feelings. Nothing else needs to be said except that it was correct as I believed originally that this was not a conspiracy. This was just an individual acting on his own or her own. And let that be as it is. But no conspiracy. And I said as much. I did not believe it was a conspiracy. I just thought it was just a Lone Ranger out there being a wise guy. That's what it was. And back where it belongs.
Hey, preacher.
Would it kill you?
Man, don't get in my nightmares, man. I was hearing you last night going, squealer, squealer.
Hey, listen, I had the zombies were eating me last night.
Oh, man. I got some sad note for you, though.
What's that?
Fred Imus died, 69.
Who?
Fred Imus.
Who's he?
His brother's that radio guy who said nappy, you know.
Don Imus.
Yeah, but his brother Fred died.
Who's his brother? What did he ever do?
Oh, they were something else back in the day, I guess.
What, Fred and Don Imus?
Yeah.
Never heard of Fred Imus.
He died 69
That's
today.
a fake name anyway, Imus.
Yeah, but I guess it's sad for him today.
For who?
For the other one.
Sad for Fred. How about Fred?
Fred's gone, but the other one, Don, is probably sad. He got cancer himself, I guess.
Don't you think that it's a little more sadder for Fred than it is for Don? I mean, Don's still around.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I've never heard of Fred Imus, so I don't know what you want me to do.
Oh, I just want to talk about that the politics in Wisconsin. That's going to cost a lot of money for people to start doing something like that all across the country.
Doing what?
You know, re-electing people if they don't do their job, to have another election.
Oh, a recall?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, because they're whining and crying? Democrats more democratic whining and crying and whining and crying?
Yeah, because if they start doing that to all the states, that would cost a heck of a lot of money, wouldn't it?
Okay, can you call me back? Get a stinky mulligan, all right? You interrupted me right in the middle of my story about biting myself. You ever bite yourself, Rex? Where at? On the leg? On the tongue. That's got to hurt. What was she doing when you were biting yourself? What'd she do? Pull out? You were going in for a little Love Newton, and she pulled out on you? Chomp down on your tongue? You know, you could bite your tongue off. I couldn't bite my jaw off, but you could work on it. If I continue biting myself on my own jaw, I suppose there'll be a hole in there. Maybe Polish King knows.
Hey, Preach, I found your snow cone girls.
Where are they?
They're right over down the street from your house, over by Long John Silver's.
Get out of here.
Yeah, right by the old Mercantile Bank and Long John Silver's. I seen them about 3 days ago. I said, I got to call the preacher and let him know.
In the parking lot?
They rerouted. They relocated.
Wait a second. Okay. Are you sure, Polish King?
I'm positive.
It's the same snow cone mamas?
It's the same girls. And not only that, they're also on 100 and
Jeez, they're franchising.
Parish and Orchard Drive. Kitty Corner from Doug Paris's. They got a apartment complex there. They're also selling them out of there. They're expanding.
Yeah, there's a white apartment building over there across the street from the new ballparks.
Yeah, right across the street. She's must be a real entrepreneur because she's expanding her business.
Well, yeah, that must be a franchise. Now, who's operating that one? They can't operate them both at the same time, can they?
Looks like her. Hey, could be her twin for all I know. It looked just like her.
No kidding. Okay, so we got near. That's 173rd Street. If I don't.
Yeah, right. 173rd and Parish, kitty corner from Doug's.
Right.
And then over there by Long John's, 169th and Grand Avenue, right around that area.
Man, they've actually got better locations now.
Yeah, they must have got a permit.
Oh man. Okay. No, I don't think they got a permit. I
don't
believe
think so either.
I believe that that they just haven't been found. So okay, we found them. You think?
You would know them police cars. They got them big Crown Victorias. That you think they'd be able to keep up with a snow cone wagon, but they just can't hardly tail them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to say that the Hammond Police Department is capable of running down a couple of snow cone mamas. I'm not going to say that. Come on, they can't operate under the shadows of darkness for long, man.
Hey, with all them rainbow colors, they're still under the radar.
Okay, did they have the umbrella and everything?
No umbrella. They didn't need it. It was a little overcast that day, but they sure had all the flavors, pretty colors.
Okay, man. Thanks, Polish King.
All right, Preach.
Come on out on Thursday, and we'll hash this thing out. Okay, MX, if you've been listening, you're gonna have to get on your shoe leather, man, and get over there to the bank. That would be where the old Jewels used to be. I don't know what's in there. Everything closed down. Ace Hardware was in there. They closed. Save-A-Lot. It's on 169th by the bank. Big parking. That's a good location to. You put Roscoe over there, and he makes $1 million. You know why? Because of the high school. It's MX? All right. Hey, MX.
Preacher, is that you?
Yeah, this is me. Listen, Polish King says that the Snowcone Mamas are not out of business. They're just franchising and relocating.
You know, the Polish King, he's a good friend of mine. I see him now and then. I'm kind of busy right now, Preach. I got a new toy.
What do you get?
I got a spray can.
Oh, really?
And I got MX plus Vera.
Are you marking your territory properly?
Just like the dog I am.
10-4. Listen, I don't know if you heard that, but we need you to shoe leather it over there and see if these are the same snow cone mamas. You ID'd them before, right? I mean, you eyeballed them, right?
Yeah, I got a little too close. Well, he got a little too close to me.
Yeah, we don't want you to get in harm's way if they're going to retaliate on you or what have you. But it seems like they don't understand the meaning of you're out of business.
You know, Preach, ever since I seen all them flavors, I just never had a taste for a snow cone again. Maybe not the rest of my life.
I think this is criminal now, man. I think this is criminal. They were asked to shut down, and all they did was snub their nose in the face of the authorities and just move it on down the road. They're on the lam, man.
Well, I'm going to start walking. I might not be able to get to you till tomorrow, but that's a long walk.
I understand. Well, see if we can't verify and confirm it.
Could you tell the Polish King if he sees MX walking to pick him up, he knows who I am?
Yeah, you just told him. I'm sure he's listening. Otherwise, he wouldn't have known to call in.
All righty. I'm going to start walking. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man.
This job is dangerous, Preach. Am I going to get paid?
Oh, yeah. You got 11 more bonus bucks today. You're up to 27.
Okay, let me give the shoe leather report.
Wait a second. You're well on your way to earning that water pick. Go ahead.
Anyways, up here on the 169th bridge by the supermarket, there's no. I can see 165th. There's no train there. I can see 169th by the No Way Sub Sandwich. No train there, and there ain't one on Kennedy, so we're good.
No trains in Hessville.
Not now.
All right.
As soon as I hang up.
Check out Snow Cone Mamas.
I'll be going. Hey, if I don't call you tomorrow, come looking for me.
10-4. I'll check under every rock I can find. I don't know, man. I thought they were after him. They thought he was taking pictures of the operation. I don't think he was, but I did. These individuals, the Snow Cone 5 or whatever they are, they have a big problem with photography apparently. I don't know what they're making. I'm not going to say that. Well, because here's what I know. They don't have rubber gloves. They have no hair nets. They have no permits stapled or nailed up on trees, and they're handling food items. And it was hotter than snot out there. That's just unsanitary. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. She's wiping her nose on her forearm and making a lemon lime. But you know, there's no excuse for that. You're out there, it's sultry, you're sweating, you're wiping your nose on your arm, scratching yourself and whatnot, and then you're handing a snow cone to a 10-year-old.
You know that's number one on the top of my list. Campaign finance reform.
Yeah, we need to level the playing field.
That is
crazy.
The head of the stake. Well, first of all, the playing field is not level at all. Even though Obama is going to raise $1 billion. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Let me give you how uneven the playing field is since the Citizens United case. This is just in Wisconsin, so this is just to our friends up north. During their election last year, corporate America infused only $4 million into Wisconsin to get the 11 teabaggers placed in office. And since they're doing this recall election, corporate America has infused $31 million to keep those people in office. So, and the scary thing about losing the Citizens United case, that money can come from anywhere, and that's for Democrats or Republicans. It could come from overseas. It could come from the International Chamber of Commerce, which is known to take a lot of money from Saudi Arabia. So it's a dangerous thing. So that's always been on the top of my list is campaign finance reform. And I'm a big believer in publicly paid finance elections, as in you go to a senator. Okay, every senator only gets $3 million.
Well, there would have to be some type of criteria. Otherwise, you'd have me jumping in there just to get the $3 million.
Exactly right. It's not just the presidential election, but we're really going to see how dysfunctional how dysfunctional things are. A senator, to become a senator, every day he wakes up in the morning, he has to raise $35,000 a day. And just a congressman like Pete Pisklowski, he wakes up, he has to raise anywhere from $17,000 to $22,000 a day. These guys are on the phone. Everyone bad reps, but these guys got a tough life, Preach. They're on the phone 10 hours a day begging for money from corporate America.
Well, then here's the other thing.
People.
You know how you straighten that out? Then when you send this bill and the American people demand that we do something about the campaign financing, you attach to it term limits. That'll teach them. Then we are on the right course to change changing the direction of America in the right direction.
The campaign finance reform is the head of the snake, and term limitations is the tail of the snake. You're absolutely right.
All right, phone lines are lit. Thanks, Grays, and hang in there, buddy. Who's on line 6? Vern Aruski. Hey, Vern.
Hey, Hey, Preach.
Hey.
I had to slip out. I was listening to you coming back from Deer Creek, but then I had to slip out for a little bit. You know why situation.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was just curious. You had said something about a new thing that was going to be somebody was running for politics. I saw in the paper this morning that our ex-sheriff decided he's going to run for, the council now?
Commissioner.
Commissioner.
Yeah, I don't know that that's official or not, Vern, but I have heard the rumors, but I didn't see it. Did you read it in the paper?
It was in the paper this morning.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. Must have been the Post.
In the Times.
In the Times,
Okay.
really? I didn't see it in the Times.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna make you a bet. Whatever you want, as far as cocktails, drinks, dinner, whatever. That George Van Til if Dominguez gets in the race and wins, George Van Til is going to take credit for his win and because he backed him. Now, political insiders are the only ones that are going to really know the truth, but George is going to take credit for that victory.
Well, how close do you think, in your opinion, Van Til is to Dominguez? What's that relationship? Is it strong? Friendly?
Well, excuse me. George Van Til's ex-wife was Dominguez's special assistant that never done nothing and brought the car home all the time and stole money from Lake County.
Well, do you know that? Did you see her burying it out in the backyard or something?
The car was there. I was the guy that turned the photographs in.
Well, I mean, you said stealing some money. I mean, did you see it?
Screech.
What?
When you take money from taxpayers, that's stealing.
Right.
Am I wrong?
Well,
I mean,
it's not necessarily.
The other day, I listened to the guys talk about the fact that George took the money, he stole the gasoline, but because he got reelected, and by a landslide back into office after that, that it negates all what he did previous. I don't think so, because when I called in, I said, "Hey, Marion Barry got reelected back as mayor of Washington D.C. after he went to prison." So criminals can get back in office.
Well, the people relate to him at some level. Marion Barry, I don't want to correlate him with George Van Til. Marion Barry is just a scumbag, and Van Til must have some social redeeming value because we keep electing the guy in Lake County, and we're not stupid. We're not stupid. How is it happening?
Well, wait a minute, because the voters are stupid.
But I'm a voter, man. Hold on. I resemble that remark. I'm a voter. You're a voter.
The Democrats in Lake County have got to be the dumbest people in the world that continue to put criminals and behind-the-scene party people in office. And they have destroyed Lake County as their image. I mean, we are a joke in the state of Indiana. And the voters that are the Democrats that put them in office are the reason.
Oh,
they don't even consider it.
We're falling right in line with the National Democratic Party because we're a joke worldwide.